What's up, Facebook? It's Dave Simney coming to you live. It's Freedom Friday up in here, and I am so excited. It's Dave Simney coming to you live on Freedom Friday. You guys, why is everybody so happy on Friday? Because it's like, you know what? So many people just gotta, get off of work, nothing to worry about. But Sunday nights is when everything kind of goes south. And then I used to be that guy where, like, I'd wake up Sunday and I go, oh, it's the last day of the weekend. How many of you guys can relate? And then I'd be like, as Sunday got later and later, and then the sun would set and it would get dark. And I'm like, oh, it's like the walls are closing in on my impending doom of Monday morning commute in traffic. And then I got to go a whole week before I have freedom again. Oh my gosh, that was like 7 or 8 years ago before I started an online business, and I want to talk about making money online. I'm just curious how many of you guys are watching and how many of you guys commute in traffic. I'd love to know, like, how long your commute is. Drop that in the comments. How long is your commute to get to work on the average day? And how does it feel on Friday, man? It's a lot of people, it's payday. But you guys, check it out. Hopefully Facebook will show this to a couple people, even though I mentioned giveaway in the comments. That's one of those little things. But I'm going to give away $100 for watching today. So tag your friends or your teammates or whatever, because we're going to have some real talk, you guys. This could possibly be the most comprehensive pros and cons of making money online that you've ever seen. I got it all prepped and ready to rock, and I'm going to share it with you because I think it's important for people right now. So just raise your hand if you feel like the world's been shifted completely, like what is normal is crazy and what is crazy is normal, and it's like everything is flip-flopped, and we get up every day and we're like, what on ever-loving earth is going on right now in the world, right? So, but what can we control, guys? What can we control? We can control ourselves. And that's that's about it, right? Like, what else is there that we can't control? The weather, the politics, the government, inflation, with all the crazy, the value of our home. Like, we can't control crap, okay? That's the reality. So what can we control? We control our reaction. We control how we get up every day and how we approach every day. We control our attitudes. We control our work ethic. What else do we control? Drop it in the comments if you want to participate. Guys, this live may be about 20 minutes, and I'm going to give away $100 at the end. So, guys, who's going to ride with me for a little bit? Who's going to spend a little bit of time? Because, guys, whether you're in my business or not doesn't matter. This you should probably take notes on, because this will be comprehensive and will help you guys, like, really break it down for people who are looking to make extra income. All right, so we're going to do a pros and cons list of making money online. Now, when I say making money online, I'm not talking about like opening an Etsy shop or starting, an online, Amazon business or something like that. I'm talking specifically about low overhead business where you don't have to build a website, you don't have to be a guru, like you don't have to be a tech person or be a public speaker or be freaking Tony Robbins. I'm going to talk about basically what I do, which is called social retail, but it's a business you pretty much see everybody doing, right? So it's like, we're just going to have a pros and cons. So when I say making money online, I'm basically talking about a business where you plug and play, the system is ready for you, the website is designed for you, the products are there for you, and you just kind of point people in the direction, right, of the goods and services. So I hope you guys will go for the ride. Who's ready to possibly win $100? The odds are really good, like 1 in 10 or better right now, that you're going to win $100, all right? All right, this is cool. I'm excited because, here's what I learned in church is, like, to those who have been given much, much is required. Meaning, like, if you're blessed in your life with finances and things that can help others, you gotta share that love. You gotta be generous with your things, with your finances. And so I want to give away $100 today, literally just for watching, but hopefully you'll get some value. So as I go through this, go ahead and drop some emojis. The more comments, the better, so people see it. Participate with me. Renee, I see you. We control our mindset and how we respond, right? And Renee, you know what I'm talking about. Nicole, what's up? I am so excited, guys, for you guys to hear this. All right, let's get into the meat and potatoes. The pros and cons of making money online, and I'm not holding anything back. So let's talk about the cons first, all right? Because there's actually not that many cons. And I'm going to just lay it out for you. And if I missed anything, put them in the comments. All right, number one, it takes work, all right? So you call that a negative if you want to, but I will tell you right now, there are a lot of people who are afraid of hard work. They want something handed to them on a plate. How many of you guys can relate? I don't want to go there with my kids, but my goodness, my kids, man, it's a fine line between being spoiled and like, man, when I was a kid, I had to mow lawns, I had to clean pools, I had to do chores. Like I had legit like an hour minimum every day of chores or more. And on the weekends, 2-3 hours, right? And some days, you know, in my church, we'd have service projects. So, you know, I was like the Mormon moving service. You know what I'm saying? Like every single point in my life, I have had to work my freaking butt off. And so I carry that with me. And then I go, you know, and look at my kids and I'm like, man, maybe they should be like painting the fence or something or doing more stuff. So guys, the number one con, right, of making money online is it's not easy. Like nothing's that easy. Yes, we say it's simple to do. It's simple to do. You don't need special skills, but it's not easy. Like you got to work. You got to be willing to roll up your sleeves. You got to roll up your sleeves. All right, if you're just joining us, I'm giving away $100, so you might as well listen, right? All right, guys, the number two con that I see of making money online, what's the pros and cons? The number two con would be you got to get out of your comfort zone, right? Not everybody is comfortable with the concept that, hey, I have something to sell and that's okay. For some reason, it's okay to open up a cookie crumble store in a strip mall and pay $500,000 for the rights to use Cookie Crumble or Subway, right? For some reason, it's okay to go spend your life savings, you know, opening up a restaurant or some business, and it's okay for people to come in and pay you for that. But for some reason, some people have this weird, like, not logical idea that if they post something that's for sale and their friend or family or someone purchases from their link, like there's some stigma there that they feel guilt, right? Guilty that. How many of you guys have had that before where you feel guilty that like people are buying stuff from you and you make a commission? Like here's the real world, guys. We all have to freaking eat, dude. Like we got to make a living. So whether you if you open up a restaurant tomorrow, who would you invite? I mean, I'd invite everyone and their mother. I don't care. And I would almost expect my family to show up and support me, right? So why is it that when it comes to like an online business, like everybody's just straight like really worried about it? All right, so that's the number two con. You got to get out of your comfort zone, right? Get uncomfortable. All right, number three con. You got to learn something new, right? Call me crazy. I believe that life is for learning. Write that down. Life is for learning, guys. So if you want to learn new skills, you want to develop yourself, you want to learn. I love learning from people. I love meeting new people. How many of you guys, when you meet someone new, you like to ask them questions and get to know them, especially older people? When I meet someone that's like a veteran or like an old timer, I like to know like, hey, what did you do with your life? Like, what was great? Like, what did you do? What did you learn? I love exploring that. You know, in Japan, people that are elderly, like the older you are, the more respect you have in society, right? They respect teachers almost as much or more than doctors in Japan. I love that culture. But I love asking questions to get to know people. So, you know, you can call that a con, but like if you're one of these people that just like literally wants to ride out the chaos and be like, hey, I'm just going to sit on the couch, I'm going to just scroll Facebook. The average person scrolls Facebook for 2.5 hours on social media, and they don't get paid for it. And they just mindlessly self-indulge in entertainment because the news, the media, right? The salaciousness of Netflix and Apple, and they're all competing for us and our attention. Why? Because they make money off of you, advertising dollars, because you are on their platform. So why is it not okay for you to monetize the platform that they make money from? You're already on there anyway. Why give them the gift of your time and not get something back in return for it. You're not forcing anybody to buy anything if you're marketing something online. We practice what's called attraction marketing, meaning you can buy or not buy. But if I don't tell you about it, I'm just not doing my job. That doesn't mean I'm spammy Tammy, right? I'm over here like selling. Nobody wants to watch commercials. Dude, like, that's what TiVo was invented for. Like, we fast forward through commercials. So if you're authentic and you're someone that can just like be cool and don't feel like you have to post every day about your company or product, then you're going to be cool with an online business. All right. So the number 3 thing is a con is learn something new. Number 4, the cost. So see, most people think that it costs too much to start a business, but they're looking at it like, oh, I'm starting a business. So they're thinking about their time. They're thinking about the money. They're thinking about all the things because as humans, we're trained. In fact, it's in our DNA to fear the unknown, to put up the barriers and the guards to protect ourselves and our family. And so when somebody comes in with something new, the first instinct is like, shield, no, I'm going to lose money. I'm going to get scammed. I'm going to get, And so like we're trained as human beings to like fight or flight. And most people, have you ever been ghosted? Raise your hand if you guys have ever been ghosted, like in your online business. People are so weird, right? They're like, it's funny through Facebook, like don't people do stuff that they would never do in real life, like in person? It's so funny how people hide behind the wall of social media or Facebook, and they say stuff and they keyboard work. Do any of you guys have people that show up on your posts only to comment like something negative or disagree with you? Like, how many of you guys have friends like that? I swear, I'm not going to categorize the type of person, but those of you that know me, you know the kind of people I'm talking about. The people that show up only to disagree with you, only to tell you that you're wrong, only to like try to convince you. Look, life is too short, guys. Like, if you're in that mindset, like I say, just start like having unfriending, like block party. Get those people out of your life because, look, if you just show up to disagree with someone, how are you adding value in the world? You know what I'm saying? And people will say things to you on social media, guys, that they would never say to your face. And I think that's just so funny. So what I like to do is I try to keep it real on Facebook or Instagram and just be myself. But as far as the cost goes, like, that's not a con. I mean, our business is less than $40 to get started. It's a one-time fee. It's not like a monthly noose around your neck. And obviously, like, we get products for free. We buy products that, like, we would buy at Target or Walmart. Trust me, Target doesn't need your money. Trust me, the Walton family is the richest family in America. The Waltons. And yet, people just go pour all their money into the Waltons. Why wouldn't you support your own business if you've got products for your hair and your skin and soap and like lotion and stuff you buy anyway, and you give everybody else your money? Why wouldn't you buy it from your own business? So guys, it's called redirected spending. So when you think about the cost of a business, the pyramid scams of the 90s, right, guys? Put those out of your mind. If someone comes to you and says, I've got this great opportunity, all it is $1,000, and then go get 3 people to get $1,000, and but dude, that's a pyramid. That's 90s to early 2000s. We're in 2022. Everyone has an online business. Get real. Get hip, dude. Like, figure this out. There's no scam. I buy a product, I get a commission. There's no scam there. It's no different than Girl Scout cookies, okay? Like, let's break it down. Is Girl Scouts a scam because they sell, no one calls the Girl Scouts a scam when you buy cookies from freaking Girl Scouts for $6 a box. So why would you ever in a million years think that marketing products online with your own business, with a brand that you can trust, with products that you love, and going out and marketing those products, why would anyone think that's a scam? Seriously, like, I want to know if there's someone that's watching this right now that honestly, legitimately can look me in the eye and tell me they think that what I do on an online business is a scam. All right, I digress. The cost, less than $40. So cost, don't worry about it. The biggest cost might be your time because you got to learn something new. Now, what's the other con? I'm going to figure this out and then we'll blast through the positives. I'm going to give away $100. If you just joined, hang on. All right, and comment. Keep going. Keep the comments going because I want to keep this thing going. All right. The con You might fail. You might fail. That's a con. Like, you might fail. Like, you could fail. And guys, like, I don't know if you've read a book, Fail Forward, or if you've heard about the more times you fail, the better you get. But look, people fail all the time in anything and everything, from diets to new jobs or whatever. But look, if you're going through life learning new things, you're never failing. You are never failing. If you start a business and you learn a new skill and you meet some cool new people that lead to other opportunities in your life, that's not a failure. So, yes, you could fail, but most people, when they quote unquote fail, never really even gave it a shot. Let that sink in for a minute. Most people who claim they fail in online business never really gave it a shot. It's God's truth. And so if you actually decide, hey, I'm going to do this, you say, oh, I'm too shy. Oh, I'm not outgoing. Oh, I could never sell anything. And these are the same people that are posting about Top Gun and freaking Johnny Depp. Oh, I can't sell anything. Go see Top Gun. It's the best movie you've ever seen, right? Like, come on, people. Ooh, it's taco. How many taco memes have you seen? Oh, life is so good as long as I have tacos. Dude, if tacos paid commissions, half of you guys on Facebook would freaking be millionaires. Stop putting limitations on your own ability. Roll up your freaking sleeves, put on your big boy britches, and say, hey, I got this. What do I need to do? Guide me. Show me, grasshopper. Like, what do I got to do? Get a mentor, guys. Seriously. All right, who wants $100? Now, the last con, other than you may fail, is it's not a get rich quick. Now, you could call that a con. I call that a positive. If someone came to me with a get rich quick, like, trust me, there's a thing going around right now where everyone's posting. Here's the post. I'm going to break it down for you. You don't have to sell any products. No marketing at all. You don't do anything. You just pay $22 a week and you make millions of dollars. I just deposited $892 for literally doing nothing. Like, you guys, like, I can't believe there's a whole new group of people literally posting that post. It's just these money games, the Forex and the cryptos and all this risky crap. You guys, if there's too good to be true, it probably is. I would rather know if you sell this, you make this. It's pretty simple. Sell this, you make this. Okay, show me what to do. What are the tools? How do I do it? Right? You guys, it's time to get smart in 2022. If you see a get rich quick, do you notice that if I did a post right now, make $500 with one post and do nothing, do you know how many comments I would get of people interested? Why? Because human nature, we want the easy way. We want, if it sounds too good, we still want to try it. And so I would have 500 leads, right? And how many leads do you think I'll get from this post, from giving away $100? I might get one or two. It doesn't matter. I'm not doing this to like, if nobody joins my business tomorrow, I'm good. We built a $50 million business, my wife and I. We're good. Okay, trust me. Like, I don't even need to do this right now. But here's what I love. I love paying it forward. I love mentoring. I love teaching. I love coaching. And if we can help other people with pros and cons to make better decisions with their life and not put their name on scams or stuff that's not going to last, or companies that are going to fail 2 years from now and they're going to be blowing through their network and they're going to keep their reputation levels high, because that's all you got, guys, is your reputation and your name and your good word and your honesty and integrity. And if every month you're switching to some new opportunity that sounds too good to be true, guess what? You're probably on the wrong path. So attach yourself to something that's got some legacy and some bones, right? And Jen, I love that. Jennifer, not trying is failing, 100%. All right, Richard. Richard wants to win $100. So, guys, those are all the cons of an online business. Now, I promised I would keep this somewhat short. So here's what we're going to do. I'm going to ask you to do a couple things. I'm going to blow through the pros of the business right now. And I want you, as I go through this list, I'm going to talk very quickly. If you want to win the $100, then I'm going to Venmo somebody. Literally, I'll Venmo them freaking right here live on Facebook just while we're on. Here's what I want you to do. I want you, as I go through the pros of an online business, which we're calling social retail, that's what I do, that's what we do, I want you to list the favorite thing. I want you to type in the comments which one you like the best. The best pro that I mentioned. All right, here's the list. You get twice daily pay in our business. I haven't seen any other company do that. I haven't seen Uber do that. I haven't seen Amazon makes you wait 90 days to get paid. Their links expire in 24 hours. I haven't seen anybody pay either daily or even twice a day. So you post in the morning, get paid in the afternoon if someone buys. Twice daily pay, number one. Number two, you're on social media anyway. I said before, the average person spends 2.5 hours every day on social media consuming, and not getting paid for it. You're already on. Why not monetize your time and actually make it work for something instead of cat pictures and reels of car crashes, okay? All right, number three. The biggest networking platform in the world is Facebook, okay, and Instagram. There's 2 billion people. It used to be, if I wanted to meet new people and have more prospects in my business, I had to go to a luncheon, I had to go to a convention, I had to travel out of town, I had to have meetings about meetings and go to new places. You guys, you are one person away from a breakthrough on social media. There's no reason on God's green earth that you can't connect with someone new today and every day. Make a new connection, make a new friend, and then have a conversation with that friend. By the way, you're not spamming them. You're not telling them no scripts, no buy my... Hey, what do you do? How long have you been doing that? What do you like most about it? That's great. I love meeting new people. I'm glad we could connect. Ask a bunch of questions. Make new friends. It's so easy. It's so easy. If you have the skill to literally say to someone, I like your shirt. You look great today. I told 3 people at church today that they looked great. That doesn't take much. If you are willing to just be a good human, you can build a business online. I literally say I make friends for a living. All right. So number 3, the pro of an online business is literally the biggest networking platform to meet new people in the entire world is right here in front of you on Facebook. Doesn't matter how many likes you get. I don't care how many comments I get on this live or how many views. Doesn't matter. All right. Hopefully you'll share this. Hopefully you'll tag some people. But I'm telling you right now, you're right, Janelle. Some people totally have a fear of success, and it's true. Like they're all caught up in their minds. It's like, guys, 2022 requires a bigger version of you. 2022 requires you to get out of your comfort zone and get out of your head and be mentored, be guided by people that have done it before. You don't have to do this on your own or figure it all out. All you have to do is show up for 30 minutes a day, an hour a day, and you can build an extra income, you guys. All right? Yes, I'm Venmoing you guys $100. All right? So follow me here for 5 more minutes. All right? So guys, the number 4 reason, the pro to have an online business, right? Other people's networks, OPN, other people's networks. You know, have you ever heard about 6 degrees of separation? It's like, if you guys knew how many people that I know and how many people you're one person away, like John Maxwell said, the greatest thing I think I've ever heard in my business. He said the most important question that you can ask yourself in any business is, who do you know that I should know? Who do you know that I should know? You guys, that question will change your life. He wrote a book about it. Who do you know that I should know? The power of referrals, the power of just asking people, who do you know that would want to look younger? Who do you know that could use an extra paycheck? Who do you know that has a big network? Who do you know that's outgoing? Who do you know that's successful? Who do you know is the most powerful networking question of all time. And we have that opportunity right here on Facebook to help get into other people's networks and help them expand their networks and grow their businesses by the power of relationships. You know, most people that get into like direct sales, they're like, oh, I go for 2 months and all my friends and family already bought my product and then everybody hates me and no one likes me. I guess I'm going to eat some worms and I'm just going to quit. You guys, you have an unlimited, untapped potential if you'll just use it. I always tell people Facebook is like a Ferrari that everybody has parked in their garage, but nobody even starts the engine. Some people will like go out in the garage and like poof, open the garage door opener, look at the car. Like, some people might actually get inside the Ferrari, and heaven forbid they might start it up for a few minutes and like, vroom, vroom, but they never even back it out of the garage. But yet here it is. There's people making millions, hundreds of millions of dollars on Facebook. I had 400 friends on Facebook 6 years ago. I didn't know how to do a live. My first live was Facebooking for Dummies was my first live. I got 1,500 views. Probably more views than I'll even get on this. You guys, like, Facebook and Instagram and TikTok are like the biggest like opportunity for you to get views on you and your skills and your gifts. And don't be telling me that you don't have a gift or a skill or value to add to the world. Like, you have a bigger purpose, and that's not my purpose. Your purpose is your purpose. What your gift is, if you don't share it with the world, then you're doing a disservice to yourself and other people. So go out and figure out what you're good at, what you're known for, what you're passionate about, and go out and connect with people with that. And by the way, you have an online business. So if you want to share that with people, great. You know what I'm saying? All right, guys, let me blast through it. We got 3 more minutes. Let's go. Who wants to win $100? Okay. Share this. Keep commenting. All right, tell me what the favorite pros of an online business in your experience. Those of you that are already doing it, what's been your biggest takeaway? What do you love most about social retail? Come on, put it in the comments. Real talk, guys, real talk. Share your stories. All right, the next one, the pros. You can be yourself. You don't have to be spammy Tammy. You do not have to sell, post a bunch of products. Some people do that, and it's annoying AF. I never say AF. That's like my pet peeve, but I just said it. You guys, I get why people are hesitant to like sell online, because of those people who every single post, like, I just had a crypto person friend me, and I went on her post to like just see who she was, and every single post, crypto. I was like, nope, no thanks. I don't need that in my life. And then there was another person that had a diet company, and I clicked on hers, and every single post, diet plan, buy my stuff, and then one picture of her kids, buy my stuff. I was like, eh. Dude, if you guys can just be authentic and be yourself and share what you do once in a while. Do I go live every day selling you freaking collagen? No. Do we have the best college in the world? Yes. 7 patents, 37 clinicals, 80 products, 30 countries, easy online business, plug in, get paid twice a day, from your phone, anywhere, own your life, freedom. Like, yeah, but am I shoving that down your face? No. I'm giving away $100. That's what I'm doing. Like, I'm adding value to the world right now. And in that, if somebody likes it, they can come back and send me a private message and say, hey, what are you up to? Let's talk. Cool. I'll mentor you. I won't charge you anything. And you want to join my business? Great. If not, no biggie. There's nothing stopping the Simney freaking Freedom Legacy Team freight train. There's nothing stopping it. But how do we attract people? Being authentic, being yourself. You got to be yourself. Anyone can do this. That's another pro. Anyone can do it. You don't need special skills. Contrary to what your mind might be telling you, you don't need special skills. Will you need to learn new things? Yes. Would you need to like leverage social media? Yes. Maybe someone's not on social media. They could still do this. If you have an ability to talk to a human being in a grocery store line about the broccoli they've got in their cart, you can build an online business. I guess if you never want to talk to anybody and like be a hermit and like you hate the world and you just want to listen to like death metal all day and like cry, maybe it's not the right business for you. But I don't even know what business will be. Maybe you should be in the funeral, but I don't know. But for most people can do this business. All right, we're almost done. You get to make friends. You get to surround yourself with like-minded people. All right, you have built-in mentorship in a group setting where there's no pressure, there's no requirements, there's no quotas. Like, you do it. I think the biggest pro and con of this business that I can think of is that it's just as easy to do it as it is not to do it. I learned that from my mentor, Jim Rohn, who I got to travel around the world with, setting up his dressing room, and in my 20s, and I didn't even know who Jim Rohn was. And he's like the greatest mentor of all time, Jim Rohn. And I got to meet him, and I never took pictures with him. I regret that. But he taught me this. Why do people not do a home business? Why do they not do this as a profession? Why? It's the same reason why people don't lose weight, or the same reason people don't make changes in their life, or don't clean themselves up, or they don't do the things they know they need to do, because it's just as easy to do it as it is not to do it. That's why. And so that's both a pro and a con. It's easy to do. Most people won't. So I'm not looking for like 100 people. I'm looking for 1 or 2 that like, let's roll, let's have fun. We're family now. We're moving in. We're best friends. And it's true, the business partners in my life, in my business, that we've created millions of dollars in sales together, they're my best friends. They're literally family. Like, what job, just over broke, what job can you say that you actually love everybody at? Most people, it's like, oh, I hate how she sneezes. I hate all her jokes. I hate how she listens to her music too loud in her cubicle. It's like, oh, the world puts us in a box with people we don't want to be in. My business, our business, puts people around you that actually up-level you, that lift you up, that help you, right? With no thought of financial gain, all right? We're almost done. $100 coming your way right now. Oh my gosh, let's go. We just announced a bonus program in our company. Literally, there's like, I don't know, probably 10 grand in bonuses. I haven't added them all up over the next 3 months just for being in our business on top of the normal commissions. I'm super excited. How many of you guys are excited about the new promotion in our business? All right, guys, check it out. We're almost done. Okay, the last 3 reasons why you should do an online business with social retail, the pros, are you get a second paycheck. 2 paychecks are better than 1. Everybody knows that. 2 paychecks. More than ever right now, like, we got to get serious, right? There's low overhead. Most businesses take money and time to start. Design a website, have staff, do logos, do graphics, buy a franchise. Like, stuff is like a year or 2 just to start a business. And most businesses fail. Most people, like, if you start a Subway franchise, you got to worry about employees and headaches and overhead and laws and rules and some 16-year-old stealing your salami out the back door, giving their friends extra meat on their sandwiches, right? Guys, this stuff is like real world. Nobody will talk about the struggle. How many of you guys have seen Hell's Kitchen, guys? Have you seen the program Hell's Kitchen? Do you remember, like, I think is it Gordon Ramsay? Somebody type in the chat who the Hell's Kitchen guy is. You guys. So the coolest thing about that show is the guy, I think it's Gordon Ramsay. Anyway, the guy from Hell's Kitchen with the British accent and the wild hair, the guy is yelling at people in the kitchen, dropping F-bombs, throwing food on the floor if it doesn't taste perfect, and he's going crazy, breaking dishes, and like reaming people out. And then you walk out into the restaurant, and there's just like this calm music playing, and people are sipping on their wine, and they're eating their fine dining, and it's like none of these people have a clue what kind of chaos is going on in the kitchen behind closed doors. So you guys, that's life. That's your business. And so every business has pros and cons. Every business has chaos. But when you can turn that chaos into no overhead, no stress, no employees, just your own self. You are your own boss. If you can find that inner strength to get yourself up every day off the couch, to get yourself in a space where you can say, I'm going to invest some time in myself today, consistently. If you can find that inner motivation by, I don't care how you do it, go listen to Tony Robbins, walk on hot coals, do upside down yoga, whatever gets you in the mood, right? To motivate yourself. Because here's what I'll say. You cannot motivate other people. You just can't. I feel like I'm on fire today, right? Like, put some fire flames in the chat if you think I'm like on one today. I had some caffeine. But like, no matter what I say, no matter what comes out of my mouth right now, I cannot force you to show up for this business. I just can't do it. I just can't do it. I can't force you to show up. Only you can do that. You're not my employee. That's the pro and con in this business is it's a volunteer army. Like, if you get a team of people that are selling and doing stuff, you can't force them to do anything. All you can do is be yourself, love on people, and be consistent. All right, guys, we're almost done. Thanks for sticking on for the $100. We got a good crowd. Keep commenting. All right, we're going to do the $100 in 30 seconds. So the last couple things as a pro in this business, why you should have an online business is it's we talked about it's cheaper than starting any other business. It's less than, it's like $40 to get started. You buy some product, boom, a couple $100, you're out the door. All right. Products you would be using anyway. All right. So you leverage what you're good at. Okay. You don't have to do stuff that you suck at. You just figure out what you're good at and just focus on that. Okay. And you have influence, right? You may not think you have influence, but you do. You have a bigger influence than you ever imagined. If you got married, if you've ever had a boyfriend or a girlfriend, if you've ever had a friend, if you've ever recommended a movie or a restaurant or a product, you have influence. Most people everybody has influence. They just don't get paid for it. And there is nothing wrong. Let me illustrate this again. There's nothing wrong with making money when someone buys your product. You're not putting a gun to their head saying, buy my product. It's a volunteer thing. And if you have guilt around that, you got to get rid of that guilt and have a come to Jesus. Praise Jesus. You got to have a come to Jesus right now. And you got to say, you know what? I am no longer, repeat after me, I am no longer going to feel guilty about my business. It is okay to make money. You have every right to. And our company has a 30-day money-back guarantee. Save your bottle. So if you're not happy, send it back. No harm, no foul. So release the guilt and the fear and the shame. All right, last but not least, dude, talk to people. I already said it. Talk to people. I'm done. Let's give away some money. All right, if you want more information about what I do, just hit me a private message, or if someone tagged you in this, talk to the person that tagged you in this, guys. All right, because this is so easy. All right, they're my bro, my cuz. Jeremy is on. He is lighting it up in his online business. All you guys are lighting it up. All right, here's what we're going to do. I'm going to give away $100. I want you, I'm going to write down a number right now. I'm going to write down a number between 1 and 100. All right, and you are going to drop that number in the comments, and whoever's closest to that number gets $100 Venmo right now. So I'm going to write down this number right here. All right, I'm going to write down the number. I've written it down. I'm going to show that number on the screen, but I'm going to give everybody about 1 minute to comment. I need you guys to comment, and one number per person, okay? Don't be sitting there. If I see multiple entries, you're disqualified. One guess per person. If you do multiple posts on this, you are disqualified. One guess per person. One guess per person. Keep going, keep going, keep going. I don't have a winner yet. Keep going. Keep going. One guess per person. Drop your number between 1 and 100 to win $100. If you just jumped on, you're lucky. You didn't even have to listen to this whole thing, and you're going to win $100. A number between 1 and 100. So, Miss Alfira, you're going to guess another number. Okay, Mayra, sorry. I should know your name by now. I know it. Do another guess. You get another guess because I said between 1 and 100. All right, guys, here we go. Last call. Who's ready? Okay, I've got someone who is close. We're going to announce the winner right now. Ooh, boy. Okay, so, oh my gosh, I've got 2 people that are 4 numbers away. 2 people are 4 numbers away. Wow, how do we do this? Okay, I've got 2 people that are 4 numbers away. So here's what we're going to do. Katie and Janelle. All right, you are my 2 that are tied right now. Okay, I'm just going to say the number's 23. So I'm going to pick another number right now. And Katie and Janelle are the only ones that get to play. You guys guess another number, and I'm going to write it down. And you, Katie, put another number in the chat. Janelle, put another number in the chat. And we're going to have a winner. Final round. All right, Katie, Janelle, I hope you're still on here. Put a number between 1 and 50, okay, in the chat right now. And let's see who wins the tie. Because the number was 23. So just pick any other number. I'm waiting. Where's Janelle? Janelle's at 75. And Katie Ryan Taylor, where are you at? Let's go. I'm going to give you 10 seconds to put in a number, or Janelle's going to take it. Katie Ryan Taylor. Okay. The winner is the new number that I picked is 50, and Katie Ryan Taylor takes the $100. Katie, Ryan, Taylor, you won $100. You rock. Shoot me your Venmo right now in private messenger. I will pay you right away. Shoot it to me right now. You made $100 today. Thank you guys for watching. I love you. I appreciate you. Share this. Comment on it, please. Tag some people on this, please. Let's go out and change some lives. Start an online business. Let's get going. Hey, if I added any value today, please put value before you drop off. Please just put value in the comments. I appreciate all of you. I love you guys. Have an incredible weekend. Let's get growing. Let's go, guys. Peace out. See you later.